Girl, you know I don't know how to cook. I can't dance. I never could dance. Black men ain't checking for me. My hair just will not grow. I'm not good at math. I can be a little slow when it comes to that. As you can tell from the title, we are discussing limiting beliefs and how do we get rid of them. Hello, I'm Kalilah and this is Keeping Up with Kalilah. Welcome. How you doing? Great to see you. Look, I decided to give y'all a little bit of a fro. This is Nancy. She wanted to come out and play, so hope you enjoy that. So first of all, I am going to put a graphic here so that you guys can see and read, bless you baby, you're welcome, what a limiting belief is. So here we go. So for those of you who do not know, my name is Kalilah. I am a life coach and I place focus on intuition and connection to help people reach their goals. So every Tuesday, I am doing a series on Instagram where we talk about the topics that we discuss in this video. So if there's something that tickles your fancy or you have a question, write the question down below and meet me over on Instagram on the following Tuesday because we're going to talk about it. So a belief is a thought that you think until it feels true. The first time it came into your head is likely from a real and true experience that you've had. So whether or not you failed a few math classes or you had difficulty in math during school or in a semester, that is where the thought first came about. Then you continue to think the thought, whether or not that was every time you encountered math or even if you're just reviewing what happened in your life over and over again, telling people the story. Either way, it's something that you've thought over and over and over again until it's a part of your identity. So it's important to remember that a belief feels like reality. How do we identify what a limiting belief is? Usually it is something that you say consistently about yourself that is finite. It's something that you say or relate to that is stopping you from doing something. So if someone's like, oh, hey, come over here. And you're like, oh, nah, I'm too. That's usually a limiting. You're setting a boundary around it because of a belief that you have about yourself. So it usually includes the words too or not enough or just a kind of finite identity. That's how you know. Where do we even get limiting beliefs from? You can get them from your upbringing, so parents and whomever you were raised by. Also get them from life experiences. As I mentioned, something concrete and real happened to you and your thought about this occurrence over and over and over again formed a very strong, solid belief about your abilities regarding the circumstances. Your environment, so what you consistently see, can enforce beliefs, as well as your habits and the things that you repeat. The actions and systems that you're following are actually in support of the beliefs, right? So those are the places that we get the beliefs. The good news is all of that comes from an external place that we have then adopted into our internal. And that means that because it's outside and it's not a part of us, we can detach from it. We just really need to be aware of what it is so that we can eradicate it. It's easy. It's very, very easy. This is nothing. This is not some strong work that we got to uncover and redesign. It's just a thought. You're creating a new thought and continuing to say it, collect evidence, and revamp the thought so that you now have new beliefs. Before I highlight the ways of how to change a limiting belief, I just wanted to let you know that a belief is fuel for your progress on a specific subject. It's just that simple. The way you think and feel about a specific subject will determine whether you're stagnant, whether you're moving backwards or trying to revert back to a different time, or whether you're moving forward. Let's get into money. Oh, I'm not really good with money. I don't really know how to save. Those types of beliefs around money are only going to either have you disengage with trying to learn how to manage your money or getting feedback about new ways to make money. So important because every single move that you make is fueled by a belief. if we can connect and get to the beliefs on the inside, it's so much easier to change your circumstances from the inside out as opposed to going from outside in. The other thing is that the human mind is so smart. We have systems in our brain. We have systems of how we look at information, where we store it, where we apply it. I'm not here as Kalilah, the millennial life coach, to tell you, girl, you failing that math test didn't happen. I'm not here to tell you that your beliefs were based off of lies. That's not what I'm here to tell you. I'm here to explain that you have a belief because you've gathered evidence to support it. You have the instances, you have the feeling about it, you know the story, you know why, you have a few stories, you have evidence to support it. So if we can look at other perspectives to approach the same subject, I'm guaranteed that you will find evidence to support an opposing belief. I'm going to give you three, just a quick 1, 2, 3 ways to change your limiting beliefs. Basically, what we're doing is reprogramming our brains. There's the part of you that is confident, bright, loving, that is giving, open to receiving. And then there's the part of you that is judging you, doubting you, finding out reasons why you shouldn't do that because its job is to keep you safe. That's the point of fear. That's the point of being scared, is to keep you safe. There are two parts that I'm going to focus on that's happening in your brain. You have your inner being, also known as your higher self, where you are confident, you are brilliant, you are love, you know that you've done good in life, you know that good has come out of your life, you accept abundance, you expect abundance, you even exude abundance. And then there's your brain, whose job is to protect you, whose job is to assess the risks and to make sure that you are out of harm's way. Is we're trained to do this so well that our brain goes overboard. Our brain is trying really, really hard to keep us safe and to keep us in this box so that we don't get hurt. So our job is to now have the inner self louder than the part of your brain that is trying to keep you safe and small. The easiest way to trick your brain is to collect evidence and proof that what they're saying is not true. That leads us to the first tip. Explore. Do what you have not done. The reason why this is so good is because your brain doesn't have prior evidence of this failing. You are stepping out and doing something with the intention that you will learn something, that it will add something to you, telling your brain, listen, I got this, we are protected. I know I'm going to step outside of my comfort zone and explore this subject some more. The beliefs that I have around this subject is not allowing me to move forward. So let me reconfigure. Let me look for evidence outside of that by purposefully placing different experiences in my path so that I can gather evidence to show my brain, you're bugging. Actually, I am good at math. I don't owe anyone money. I can pay my bills. I count the appropriate amount of change when I'm buying in the store. Finding evidence that supports the belief that you want to have. Actively look and seek out ways to do the opposite of what your limiting belief tells you. Step number 2, walk the walk. So seek out people who have the opposing beliefs. Research, observe, and walk the walk. Do what they do. Often helps for me if I find a person that is similar to me or looks like me or is around my age or from my area in the world. I seek out people that I can see myself in doing things that I feel as if I can't do. And then the more I see someone else where I'm similar in many, many ways, all of those limits start to break down around that. Because I'm like, I thought I was saying I was too young for this, but mostly Black people don't do this. But yeah, my accent is too. But looking at people who are similar to you, who are doing those things and walking the walk. Listen to their stories. We have access to so many things online. YouTube, Google, friends. I'm sure you know people. Just talking to the people about what they like about this subject, about what brings them joy, different qualities that you may have overlooked in your beliefs prior. Before I get on to the last step, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, that like button, and share this. And meet me on IG next Tuesday, please. We're going to demolish these beliefs, y'all. We're not playing. One at a time. Just going to strip them down. Strip them down. All right? The last step is to affirm and repeat. Once you identify what your belief is, write down the opposite and continue to tell yourself this all the time. Just continue to repeat it, because remember, a belief is only a thought that you thought enough to believe is true. And all that means is repetition with a good feeling will easily shift a belief. So minimally 30 days, look in front of the mirror and say that belief. I suck at dating. Guys want to date me. I'm so savvy on dates. I'm witty on dates. I'm so charming on dates. Talk yourself up. It's going to feel a little impostery in the beginning, but stick it through. You are literally changing your insides. So that feeling of weirdness is because you have a conflict from the inside. That part of you that's saying, that's not true. I've been saying I'm a bad dater. How you gonna say you're a good dater? Keep saying it, drown it out, and it will change. It will appear differently in your subconscious mind, and then it will start to manifest itself in reality. Trust me. All right, I hope that gave you something to think about, something to talk about. And any questions you have, meet me on IG. I got you. Let's talk about this. Let's uncover this so that it can show up in your life. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I cannot wait to see you next time.